We're gonna win, Twins, we're gonna score. We're gonna win, Twins, watch that baseball soar. Crack out a home run, shout a hip hooray. Cheer for the Minnesota Twins today.
Back down here at the American Legion, Post 15. It's the Minnesota Twins Winter Caravan 2017 edition, and I'm joined by Twins great color commentator for the radio broadcast. Got Dan Gladden with us. Good to see you, Dan. How are you doing?
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be out on the Twins Caravan, and a good evening here tonight. We hope talk to a lot of the fans here and find out what they're thinking about the Twins.
You guys have been putting on some miles, haven't you?
A little bit. You know, this is the time of the year. I think, Bert's got me beat. He's been doing it since 1970. I started in 1987. So it's fun, though. It's an opportunity for the former players and current players to be able to come around and just kind of talk to the fans a little bit and find out what they're thinking.
What's been the crowd reaction? I mean, have we seen a lot of crowds, a lot of people attending our caravans here?
Well, attendance is always good with the Twins Caravan. The questions we're hearing a lot about is with the new president, baseball operations, and the new general manager. What's the approach of the Twins? They haven't really done much so far in acquisition of players, so I think that's the biggest surprise right now, at least from the fan standpoint. But they're willing to be patient, I think, if that's what it's going to take.
Do we start to see the moves start to ramp up here as we get closer to spring training?
You know what? I'm not sure if you're going to see a lot of moves. I think you're going to see maybe more guys that are free agents or guys that are out there looking for jobs that might get some invites and be able to come into camp that way. Still some big-name free agents out there, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's some activity here going into spring training, not only just by the Twins, but other teams.
What makes the Minnesota Twins Caravan so much fun for you each and every year?
Well, of course, TC the Bear is a big hit around town, but just to be able to get on the bus and cruise, in this case, northwest Minnesota. Like I said, I've been doing it since '87. It's always nice to run into fans, young and old. Yeah. The veteran fan seems to have a story as to where they were in '87 or '91, and either they were at the game or they were at a Legion Hall watching it. But it's just listening to the fans and what their story is about the history of the Twins, and it's not just my era. They go back to Killebrew and Oliva era as well.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for your time, and we have so much fun having you down here.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Dan Gladden joining us here on TV3. Hey, it's Charlie broadcasting down here at the American Legion Post 15, and I'm joined now by Hall of Fame pitcher, Twins color commentator for the TV broadcast. Am I missing out any other titles here, Bert?
No, you're doing a good job, okay. Charlie. Keep it up.
We got Bert Blyleven joining us here. Twins Caravan again. You guys have been putting on some miles, haven't you?
Well, you know what the Twins Caravan's all about, just thanking the fans. Thanking them for their support. My first Twins Caravan was 1970. You probably weren't even born. But, it was a way of, back then it was kind of our winter job. Now it's just a way of tying into Twins Fest that raises a lot of money for the Twins Community Fund. But it's just a way of players, broadcasters, retired players to come out and say thank you. Thank you for your support of Twins baseball over all these years.
What's the response been like as you go to each and every community?
Good. The response has been outstanding. I can't remember. I mean, even tonight, I think we'll have a very good crowd. We talk baseball. Yeah. When there's snow on the ground and, one thing about the Twins Caravan and Twins Fest, you start thinking about green grass. And it's that time of the year. Spring training's right around the corner. So if you have a chance to come to Twins Fest, come on out, because you get a chance to walk through Target Field and see things that you may not like the clubhouse and things like that that you don't during the season.
Is there like a go-to story for you when you go to these meetings, the events? Do you have one in the wheelhouse that you bring up each and every time?
No, not really.
No?
You know, it varies depending on the crowd, and we try to have a good time.
Yeah.
It's positive. Baseball should be positive. You know, the Twins had a frustrating year last year. Nobody's going to sugarcoat it. They need to get better. The starting staff needs to get better. Some of these young kids like Buxton and, you know, Kepler and Rosario, they got to make better contact. They got to get better. So this is an opportunity to pitch or play at the major league level, and hopefully the guys will take advantage of it.
Real quick as we close here, I wanted to get your take on the World Series. The Cubs won it this year, first time since 1908. What a magnificent series it was between Cleveland and Chicago.
Well, you know what, Joe Madden was a coach in the Angel organization when I played for the Angels in the late 80s, early 90s, and good baseball man. I was pulling more for Joe Madden than, you know, the Cub deal, but I'm happy for the Cub organization. I'm glad that, the GOAT is finally gone and they can move on.
For the Twins to have success this year, is it going to come down to pitching? Is that the thing every year?
It always is. You got to win the 2-1 ball games. You got to win the 3-2 ball games. You need pitchers to go deep into the ball game. I'm talking in today's game, you know, 6-7 innings. It was expected for us when I pitched to go 9 innings. So the game has changed that way. I don't like the pitch count, never will. So it's a matter of good pitching gets out good hitting. It's just that last year we didn't have very good pitching.
Well, hopefully good things this year.
I hope so, yes.
Well, thanks so much.
Positive.
Absolutely. Thanks for the time.
You're welcome, Charlie.
All right, that's Bert Blyleven joining us here on TV3. All right, continuing on, broadcasting down here at the American Legion. It's the Minnesota Twins Winter Caravan 2017. Your first year, that we got J.R. Murphy, catcher for the Twins. Is this your first year with the Twins Winter Caravan here?
Yeah, definitely my first time in Detroit Lakes.
Yeah.
I came actually one day early for Twins Fest last year, and I got one day of Caravan in last year, but this is my first week long.
What's it been like for you as you travel on the road with these guys?
Anytime you're in a bus with Danny Gladden and Bert Blyleven, it's pretty entertaining. But it's been fun, man. I mean, getting to reach out to the fans, I mean, that's something I didn't have in New York when I was with the Yankees. And I think it's pretty neat that to see all the support like we have all over. We went to North Dakota, all the way upstate Minnesota. I mean, it's been great.
Are they jokesters? Are they playing pranks on you guys?
Who, Bert and
Dan?
Yeah, they're always constantly joking. I think you'll see that tonight in the show.
Yeah. All right. So last year, obviously not the season that we wanted for the Twins. Anything that you want to see this year that you guys didn't accomplish last year, have success with?
Probably win twice as many games as we did. That'd be nice. But I think the good thing about an off season is that when spring training starts, everybody's got the same record, and regardless of if we have the same 25 guys in the clubhouse or different guys like we're going to have this year, every year a team brings on a new identity, and I think we're looking forward for spring training.
Spring training is at a time where it's kind of the training camp, like in the football season you have the training camp. Do you guys get to hang out a little bit more, get to know each other?
Yeah, personally I'm really excited for spring training to start. Can't wait for it to start. Spring training is a time for all of us to really get to know each other, spend time with each other, talk about the game, how we can improve. I think there's going to be a lot of stress this year on obviously how we can improve from last year, so I think everybody coming into camp should be pretty excited.
You guys, pitchers and catchers, you guys head down a little bit earlier than regular players too, right?
Yeah, we go down a week early, so when we get home from Caravan on Sunday, it'd be about 2 weeks, so it's sneaking up on us.
Absolutely. Well, have fun tonight, and thanks for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
That's Twins catcher J.R. Murphy joining us here on TV3. All right, Minnesota Twins Caravan 2017, now joined by Jose Barrios. We have another year of Twins Caravan, and we got Carlos, his translator, with us. Twins Caravan, how's it been for you so far with the Twins Caravan? Is this your first year with the Twins Caravan?
Yeah, that's my first Twins Caravan. We got a lot of fun already. We got one more day tomorrow, so we think they got a good experience for me right now.
You guys do a little curling today?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah?
So we try and do. We got to play curling, but we have fun there, and we got take a little bit cold.
Difficult?
Yeah, difficult. No, not everybody can play that.
Yeah. All right. Sticking with baseball then. Right?
Yeah, I stay with the baseball.
Okay. All right. So obviously a tough year for you guys last year. What's the message been like in the off season? What do you guys want to accomplish this year?
No, we want to be more consistent this year. I know the last year we got difficult time with the team, with the players. The city is maybe a little bit sad, but I think we can do adjustment for everybody in that room. So we think we got more chance to be better in this year, 2017.
You guys have spring training coming up, heading down to Florida soon?
Yeah, for sure. We the catching and pitching report next February 15, and then the position play is 19. So we're ready for do that.
Is that a time for you guys to hang out and get to know one another? Is there new faces on the team this year? Or
I don't.
Not sure.
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe a couple, 2 or 3. But the other group is same thing, same people. So we know it's together. So now we gotta go there and have fun and prepare ourselves or be ready for the season.
For you personally, what are you going to want to accomplish this season?
I want to be, dominant. So that's what I want this year. So I got more confidence. I know you got the potential. So I have to do, go out and do my job. So that's what I want to do this year. So go out there, have fun, and help the team make a lot of wins this year.
Best of luck this season. Thanks for the time, and have fun out there, okay?
Thank you, guys.
All right, that's pitcher Jose Barrios joining us here on TV3, part of 2017 Minnesota Twins Winter Caravan.